I called and they're demanding that I call now and you can't transfer me? Because they usually...
I don't have number. I don't have their extensions to transfer you, so I can give you their phone number to where you can call them.
That's weird because I've been calling with this number. I experience this quite frequently. The numbers change and switch up.
No, this is the number to the district clerk's office, not the number to Justice JP3. But if you like, I can give you that number.
Okay.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, one moment.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what's that number?
It's 361
Okay.
575
Okay.
02
Okay.
46.
Okay, thank you.
So that's
Okay, thank you.
How can I help you?
Yes, I have a question. Do you handle evictions?
Yes, it is.
Okay, is it illegal to evict someone for recording crimes? Or in law enforcement?
Illegal?
Yeah, would that be a legal eviction if someone is evicting someone for recording interaction with law enforcement?
I have no idea, ma'am.
Okay, well, I need clarity. You handle evictions?
We handle evictions.
Okay, well, yeah, I like to hold and wait.
And what goes
Well, then if the court doesn't know,
in the law, we can't
what's
give
your name?
legal advice.
What's your name?
We can't give legal advice.
What's your name?
My name is Hopi. Hopie.
Okay. Okay, so if you don't know, who would know if that's illegal? Because if you're a court,
get legal advice.
I'm without legal advice. Because if you're a court and you don't know if it's legal, I'm not able to speak. Are you committing a crime, Hopi?
So you're saying if it's not legal, that would be someone that needs to.
I'm not able.
Legal advice.
I don't know why everyone
legal.
has to demand that I say things and won't let me speak. That feels like I'm being controlled and coerced. If you're demanding that you speak for me and I can't speak for myself, it feels like abuse call to call.
Okay. So what else are you needing?
Is S. Rubio in?
She is not.
Okay. Okay, so a court, do you think maybe another court, how could you make a proper verdict if you don't know the law? And if you can't call a court?
I don't have to know the law. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not law enforcement.
But I mean, the courts, before they started racking up all these felonies for themselves, weren't so rude and hateful and disgusted at that party because they were breaking the law. I don't know, because courtrooms are pre-bought off and paid and people don't seem to be getting charges outside of Diane Hammer. So I don't know what to do, because now courts are pathologically lying at all the ones that I've ever been in. So I don't know how they're going to make a proper verdict if they don't know if evicting someone for calling law enforcement out. A lot of times I didn't call them out. No one wants me to know my rights. Know everywhere I'm at.
You come to court.
I like to know in advance. I like to know my rights. I like to be able to
You would have to get legal advice from an attorney.
I'm asking.
Your rights and
Okay,
the law.
so can I write a letter to the judge? How I want to do this in a decent and orderly manner. So I guess I'll just come in and then just come in with my information. Will they bully me and mistreat me for wanting legal knowledge? Because they typically do.
Legal knowledge has to be given by...
No, I'm not really being heard. I just don't know why a court would hide. I guess the court is preparing to do something wrong. If they're hiding with me, if it's illegal to evict someone for recording interaction with the police, because I've been put out multiple different times and given bans of criminal trespasses for recording interaction with the police department. They were scamming to keep me from services year after year. And they punished me. I guess the police were there committing crimes. And they made citizens take the fall for crimes they were committing. Because it's legal in Texas to record interaction with the police. I guess it's a red flag they were committing crimes. And they demanded people to take the fall for their crimes and say that they had a problem with me recording interaction with the police department. It's happened in multiple different jurisdictions. But I just really can't combat the fact that the courts are always covering for crimes the police department commits.
Okay, now.
So you're saying that I can't ask the court up front like I like to? I don't have that right?
You can ask us court clerks for any legal advice.
I'm not asking, I don't want your information because you don't have the knowledge. What I'm requesting is I'd like to ask court officials their take on...
Court official as in who?
I call the court?
Court
someone with the court.
As in who?
Just anyone that's willing to abide by the law. If anyone exists.
Abiding by the law is not giving legal advice, ma'am. We cannot give legal advice.
I think that's a red flag because now that the 255th District Court, before all this got out of control and they racked up all the felonies for themselves, they weren't scared to give me information. Now no one wants me to have any legal knowledge, period, and I just don't understand why people haven't.
Legal knowledge needs to be given by.
I'm not really. I don't have that capability, phone. I don't have that capability.
You do not have.
I don't.
If you need legal advice,
Are you trying to take control of the call? I feel like I'm being violated, ma'am. I can't speak. I think this is abusive. I don't have that. Am I able to verbalize something to you without being violated, ma'am? This feels like abuse. Why would you cover? Why would you cover for someone? Why would all these people cover for me being violated, even though it's criminal?
Okay, ma'am. What else can I do for you? Because I'm telling you, I can't give you any.
But you're putting words in my mouth, and you won't let me speak.
Legal or legal advice?
Can I speak? Because I feel like I'm being abused on these calls.
You're not letting me.
Okay, well, go ahead and speak. You can tell me. Okay, I thought I called, but everyone treats me like this. But okay, go ahead and speak.
So you're asking if something is legal.
I would like to be able to speak and tell you. I would like to be able. So you're demanding. You're demanding that I say. Everyone does this, ma'am. So you're demanding that, making me say things that I didn't say. Year after year, you're demanding that I said something.
Okay. So what did you call for then?
Okay. So I don't have the capability. Period. I've tried. Law enforcement comes and removes me from my provider. I don't have rights like normal citizens. Okay, so to combat the fact that it's impossible for me to get legal representation or make my true calls, I thought that maybe perhaps since I can't, it's impossible for me to get legal representation. I've been trying years. I have a multi-million-dollar lawsuit and can't. I don't have rights in this country. So to try to, combat that, I thought a court wouldn't withhold legal knowledge like they've all been doing years. They demand, nothing nonetheless. So where could I call where someone wouldn't withhold information? Because to my knowledge, that's criminal. I mean, that's illegal. You can't evict someone for recording interaction with the police department. But they're evicting me for recording interaction and then depriving me of services. So if no one wants me to know, that puts my safety at risk because people refuse to abide by the law around me and then bully me. They don't think it's anything wrong with it year after year, putting me out 50-something times. So you don't think anyone in the court would be willing to be honest and just let me know if their perception of someone being evicted for recording interaction with the police department or being mistreated and bullied? Because it keeps happening. I've been removed and banned from multiple different locations recording interaction with the police. And recording crimes being committed at multiple different locations. No one wants me to know my rights. I think that's a red flag. You don't think anyone in the courtroom would be compassionate and not mistreat me and let me know if that's their perception on that?
So you want me to answer that?
Yeah, my question is, knowing what you know, that in getting legal representation is an impossibility. The sheriff's office came over here and removed someone from helping me, so your way isn't cutting it. So do you think anyone that wouldn't hate my guts and be honest? Does it exist on this planet?
So you're wanting somebody to let you know what your rights are, correct?
With the eviction process, so I can be properly prepared for the situation. All I want to know is if the court's perception, if they wouldn't mind, typically there's resources and things aren't hidden. I just wanted to know if the court's perception of someone violating someone's rights and demanding that they repeatedly over and over and demanding that they not record interaction with law enforcement, even though they have a right to in this state. So I don't know what.
My answer to that.
Not your answer. Not your answer. Not your answer.
Yes.
Not your answer.
Okay.
So there's no one that you. Is there anyone that has compassion outside of you?
I don't know how to answer that. So
I haven't seen it, ma'am. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
We can't give legal advice.
I'm not asking. So I just wanted to know. That's what the 255th District Court said when I wanted my records. That's how there was that strategy. I'm trapped, ma'am, because no one will abide by the law. Period. And then they blame me for it and violate me year after year. I'm trapped. I can't place my real calls. Can't get law enforcement. Can't get shelter. Can't get help.
As far as what you are needing. So
even though your behavior is criminal, you still can't abide by the law.
Even though what?
Conspiracy to violate rights. If you're trying to torment me and oppress me and all of these things that I've experienced,
How is that?
yeah, I thought that
How
was
am I doing
criminal.
that?
What do you think you're doing?
How am I doing that?
What do you perceive you're doing?
No, you said I'm doing that, so how am I doing that?
What do you think that you perceive? Why would you be upset with me for people breaking the law around me? Why aren't you
I'm
disturbed
not
by
upset.
that?
I'm just telling you that you
Your
have to
behavior is
get legal advice.
inappropriate.
There's nobody in the court that can
Oh, do you have
give
legal?
you
Do
any
you have any
information
expertise?
that
Or
can.
do you don't? They courts are hiding because they used to have pamphlets and different things, or legal aids
Okay,
and different things. It's all hid now.
right? They
There's
still
no
have legal
literature in
aid,
the
and you're
court.
you're more than
There's no. I'm
you
asking
can call
regarding the
legal aid.
court. I think the set is staged. Perhaps maybe the decision was
So have
made
you
when the
contacted
problem was
legal aid?
created. So I'm asking you. First off,
So
you
have
go
you
ahead.
contacted legal aid? Hello?
Yeah, I was asking if the court had any literature, but you're demanding that I do something I can't speak ever
The
for all these
literature
years.
that we have is to get with legal aid for
Is,
some
is,
legal
is it in
advice
the
prior
courtroom?
to your hearing
Is it
of
in the
court.
courtroom? I've noticed that people are really infuriated when my abuser's mad. It's peculiar. And
It's
everybody
not in the
hates my guts
courtroom.
on this
It's
my
at our
cause.
counter for you to pick up.
It's what?
At our counter.
Okay. I think it's abuse, ma'am. I think that people should be getting their charges for being accomplices to domestic abuse. There's all kind of different avenues of being involved in the domestic violence crisis. It's not all bruises.
Okay.
Psychological abuse
Okay.
and torment is also a part of domestic abuse. And I don't know why you guys wouldn't be accomplices and get criminal charges. Okay, ma'am, thank you. Every single call, prearranged before I make the call. I don't know why this isn't federal charge. I'll kind of found countless federal charges. But like I said, I don't
Okay.
think like everyone else. They all think it's okay. Police demand that you be treated. I thought you were done, ma'am. You didn't have time and you couldn't be honest. So go ahead and hang up,
Okay.
ma'am. I'm talking to you too.
Have a good day.
You too. So I don't know why this wouldn't be all these federal charges. And then they want to act like I have a problem. But perhaps I do. It's been going on all these times and people just all this time and that people just don't seem to be disturbed. They already probably have a plan before they evicted me for profit. So they don't want to interrupt that plan. They always get that. I've never seen any justice. It's always criminal activity around me. So like I said, my perception, that's why I just felt that I'd find another place and can't because law enforcement's demanding that they leave and everyone not help me and aren't getting their felonies. What do you do with that year after year?